Hi everyone. In this video, we will see how to add a think tank in your LoadRunner script. So first, open the required action files in where you want to add your think tank. So while adding the think tank, just make sure you don't have your think tank in between your transaction start and transaction end. Okay, so now let's take a transaction here. So I'm taking transaction home page. Home page. Start and end. This is the end of the transaction. So you keep the transactions in between. You won't keep the think times in between LR start and LR end because even the think times will be added in your response time. So what is transaction end and transaction start? So transaction end is for the transaction start is starting a transaction where it will monitor for your started timer internally. LoadRunner will start a timer till your transaction come till it reaches the LRN transaction. So the time between the start and end transaction is calculated as your response time. Response time for the respective request in between your transactions. So there is LR transaction and this is LRN transaction. Now the response time between this transaction, the response time of this transaction will be equal to the response time of launching a page of your JPEG store website. Okay, so we need to make sure we give the right request and right transaction and without any think times under your transactions. So if you add your think times under your transactions, so that will include your think times in your think time value into your response time. So basically, I said earlier, I'm repeating it one more time. So LR start and LR end, LR start and LR end. In between of LR start transaction, LR underscore end transaction, don't keep your think time because when you add your think time in between LR start and LR end, it will capture the think time also includes a think time into a response time as well. So now we have we have taken out of the LR start and end. LR start and end. So it was start ended here, it started again, and we don't have any LR think time here. So now I'm adding a think time. So before adding a global think time, I creating a variable here, int think time. So here I can give a value like I'm giving it 100. That is 100 seconds. So instead of don't 100 seconds, I'll do 30 seconds. So copy this, save the header file, come to the value, and paste this value here. Think time. So this is a C variable. Basically, we created a C variable here. We created a C variable here, global variable. This variable can be accessible throughout your script. So that's the reason I created a global think time here. So the global think time. So if I change the think time in one place, it will change now everywhere. Now, yeah. So no need to go for each and every request. You don't need to go for each and every request and add your think time. So change the value. So now we added a global think time value. Now if you change your think time here, it will change the think time everywhere. So just I'm replaying here. It will show, it will start the home page of Octopus, log in into Octopus and disable it. So we added the think time here. So how to disable a think time? How to disable a think time during your replay? So that was executed. So how to disable your think time during replay? So go to the runtime settings. Go to runtime settings. Here you will have a think time. Go to think time. So now we have ignore think time here already. So yeah, replay think time as recorded. So if you set this options, then when you replay it will wait for a think time now. It will wait for 30 seconds or 20 seconds what we are given there. That will wait for the think time now. Now it is waiting for think time. So the think time for 30 seconds. If you see the value what we are given is 30 seconds, so it's waiting for 30 seconds now. So it will wait for 30 seconds and it will come to the next transaction. It will wait for 30 seconds and it will wait for another transaction. So if you want a randomized think time, if you want a random think time between the time range, I mean 30 to 20 seconds, so 15 to 30 seconds. So you can use the recorded as so it will change the think time on based on every occurrence. So what it will do now, we have kept 30 seconds. So that 30-second value will be taken and minimum 50%. It will come to it will decrease the value of 50%. So 50% is 15 seconds and 150% is 90 seconds. So in between that those seconds, it will take the random value and it will give it. So if you limit the think time to particular second, even you give the think time, even you give it the think time, so it will take the value as a unique. I mean, it will override the value what you given in the script from the script itself. If you give the script, for example, we have given 30 seconds in our script. Now here it was recorded as a 43 seconds. So what we given here? So what we given here? So it was recorded. We given the value as we have given the value as 50 seconds. Sorry. Okay. The problem what we done is here. So we have given the randomized think time here. So that is the reason why from the 50 seconds it was taking a randomized value. That is 43 seconds. That is 43 seconds. If you see it is 43 seconds. So if you uncheck this, so it will take the recorded think time. So we have 30 seconds. We have given 30 seconds in our in our global file. Now the replay will show you the 30, 50, 50 to 30% of value. Now it will increase 30 to, I mean, it was taken around 101, 102%. Based on that, like if you want, whether you need a random think time, whether you need a limited think time, whether you want fixed think time, if you want to fix a think time, so go as a replay think time as recorded. If you want to record the think time by multiply record, so if you do one, it will be the 30 seconds. So if you do two times, it will be 60 seconds. If you do 0.1, if you do 0.1, then that will be 3 seconds. So based on the requirement, you have to select your think time. So now I'm making a replay and record the think times. And I will use it for replaying. So it will wait for 30 seconds for each transaction now. So this is how we need to use our think times. This is how we need to use think time. And one more time I'm repeating that. So don't use the think time in between LR start and in between LR end. We'll wait for the think time and we'll wait for till replay of complete script and we'll see the response times. It will give the details here. Wasted time, duration. It was 1.6.27. So it will give 2. Duration is like 2.212. So in Vugen you won't get accurate. I mean it won't give the as a table chart or any other information what we get in a JMeter. But if you need those kind of information, there's definitely we need to run the script from controller or PC or enterprise. So this is the second transaction. It's logged in. Now we need to wait for it was taken just 2.12 seconds. So it's given around 1 second. And the final transaction is sign out. So we'll wait here for the transaction and we'll include a think time in between the LR start and end and we'll see the responses. So it was completed. If you see here, so it was 2 seconds. Now we'll change the think time. We'll change the think time to 10 seconds. No, 5 seconds. And we'll run it again. So I'm running the script again. Sorry, so I need to add the think time in between LR end and LR start. So let's go and I'm taking the home transaction. I'm adding in between LR end here. LR end here before LR end. Now I'm replaying it. LR end. So now when you start the request, so the think time is 5 seconds what we given. 5 seconds. If you go to the first request, now if you see the think time is added in the transaction time. This is the home page. For home page, for home page, let's go to the output again. Now, if you see that home page, we have added think time in your start transaction. Sorry, before your in transaction. So, what the timer will do is it will calculate the think time, how much time it was waited in your between the start and end transaction. So, the 5 seconds, the actual time is 1.2 seconds for launching the page, but we have added 5 seconds of think time. It was a 5 seconds of think time. It was used here. So you can see the wasted time. Think time is 5 seconds, which included in your duration, and the wasted time is 0.236. Okay, 2632. So this is a problem when you include think time in your between transaction. The duration will be that the response time will be includes your think time as well. So make sure you're keeping your think time. Thanks for listening, friends.